So all weekend we've been hearing about Deshaun Watson. I have a lot of appreciation for Deshaun Watson. Stuff that he went through his years as a teenager, having to take care of his mom. I don't think his mom could talk. Going to football camp, being a good student, graduating from Clemson, all this other stuff. However, Deshaun Watson, for some reason, has found himself in hot water. He got 12 women suing him for sexual assault. Sexual assault is wrong. I work in a prison. I'm a case manager in a prison, and I think that sexual assault should be punished. However, this is the problem I have with these ladies. If he sexually assaulted you, why did you go to the police instead of suing him at first? When a woman says stop, you should stop. But my question is, why didn't you go to the police instead of suing them? And most people, especially black people, are going to say this. When Deshaun Watson stood up to the Houston Texans and said, hey, I'm not going to play next year, I want y'all to trade me to where I want to go, all these other issues started up with the sexual assault. Some people feel that the Houston Texans are putting these women up to it. That's a long conspiracy. I don't believe it, because if that comes out, the Houston Texans will be looked at. So I don't believe it. But I think if you're a person, you feel like you've been sexually assaulted, I know it might take you a few days. You're like, hey man, he assaulted me, blah blah blah. I'm going to the police to report it. We gotta do all the rape kits and stuff like that. And I have a daughter, and I'll tell her, if somebody did something to you, especially something like that, you need to report it right away to police, for the evidence won't get old. But I hope it turns out not to be true, that Deshaun Watson did not sexual assault these women. However, if he did, he deserves to go to prison. Sometimes we try to put people on a pedestal and say, oh, he wouldn't do nothing like that. I never met Deshaun Watson a day in my life. Just like O.J. Simpson, back in the day. I had no idea that he used to whoop his wife like that. But he ended up in prison for, pretty much they couldn't get him on murder, so they got him on something else in Nevada, So that just showed you how people really are, how they look at us. But like I said, if it's true, he should go to jail. But if it's not, he should have to pay money. From what I understand, the threshold from criminal and civil are different. So they probably be trying to get them more civilly than they are criminal. I mean, it's the thing with Big Ben back in the day. Hey, going in the bathroom having sex with a young lady, who was 19 or 20 years old. In the bathroom, she sued and got money from him. Sometimes that's how some women act, and it's not saying that they're wrong, but why not charge them in a criminal way instead of a civil way? But I hope it works out for Deshaun Watson.